What's up, everybody? It's your boy Soapy Bubbles, back at it again with the Hood Fighting Rewritten Player Tier List Part 2. So, in this second edition of the tier list, I added 5 players, as you can see on the bottom, and I'm also going to be doing a bunch of re-rankings, definitely moving up a few people out of unknowns, rearranging a little bit over here in this section, and before we do any of that, let's just get started with, moving people from unknown who I fought into their respective categories. So let's get started with this guy, Blimes. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I tested him. He's a good player. Plays a lot like Jinsaku, who I also tested. Doesn't really have that much of a refined playstyle. Very raw, tenacious energy. Very instinctual play. So, doesn't have a set playstyle. Very, a lot of dynamic movement. Not too passive, so we'll definitely try to aggro you. But goes passive when he's low or, he's going up against a strong opponent. So, he's a good fighter. I'll go ahead and put him in fighters. He can probably compete with everybody in fighters and, put up a decent enough fight against the people in formidables. Now we have Jinsaku, same deal, goes in fighters. Jinsaku is a little more aggressive and instinctual than Blames, whatever. He'll rush at you, doesn't really go passive. If something doesn't work, he'll try something different. But still, a lot of instincts, not really a lot of calculation from what I can tell. And that's it. I haven't fought anyone else in the unknown section. So now we're going to rearrange some people that I already put. So Burdens, I'm going to move up to formidables. Burdens, I fought him a little bit today. Definitely formidable caliber. Definitely underestimated him by putting him in fighters. So definitely a formidable player, really good at the game. Still might have a bit of trouble competing with the other people in his category, but he's good enough to cross that threshold into the formidables category. Is there anyone else who I want to re-rank over here? No, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's get into the people that I've added. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that I've added at the bottom. The people that I added, I think 2 of them asked me if I could add them, and if you want to get added into the tier list, just put your username in the comments so I can add you. I'm adding anybody at this point, and if I don't know you, I'll just put you in unknown. Slurs, I definitely know who he is, but I don't really remember fighting him, so I'm gonna put him in unknown. Quentin, same thing, unknown. Now this guy, Sosu no Kami or whatever. So he's in the game a lot. He's a pretty high level. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's 35 plus level. He's good, puts up a good fight. Really unique play style. I don't know how to describe it, but his dashes are just, they feel like they're random, but they usually work most of the time. Not orthodox at all with what he does. Jumps, really selective, but really weird how he uses his jumps, or her. Formidable fighter, yeah. Definitely could beat the people in regular fighters, but still might be a challenge. As for everybody in this section, I think they might be able to put up somewhat of a good fight. Now we have Crooks. Crooks, not very well. He is kind of well known within the game, not in the Discord server. I fight against him a lot. He's a good player. Your average level 25 type guy, good at the game, will get dubs, can put up a decent fight sometimes against the high ranked players, but I'll put him in fighters. Definitely formidable caliber. He has the skills to be able to, the potential to be able to move up to formidable. But for now, fighting against these people, he could probably beat everyone in fighters and put up a good fight against the people in formidables. But I haven't. Well, I have seen a lot from him, but his play style is kind of what's drawing me back from doing that because it's very orthodox and predictable. Rick plays. Saw him at the tournament. I think I fought against him a couple times. Good Muay Thai user. Managed to get some uh, good damages, good attacks on Mental DR during the tournament. So yeah, Rick plays. I'm thinking of could he fight the people in fighters? I'll put him in brawlers for now, just to be safe. But he is a good player. Definitely can move up to fighters if I see him fight anybody here. But from what I've seen, him against Mento DR, his play style, kind of like your average level 15 guy, above average. Maybe a little better than Icy Misfits, in my opinion. And now finally, the last person that I have over here, Turtle. I heard about them not that long ago, like a few days ago, from Mento DR, when I was asking him who I should put on the tier list, and he said, I asked him, you struggle against anybody in this game? He was like, well, there was this one person named Turtle, and I'm like, listen, if I haven't heard of them, I'm not putting them on the tier list. So one day, lo and behold, I meet them in game, fight a lot, really, really good. Actually beats me more consistently than Mento DR does, which is crazy. Super good fighter. Maybe we go 2 for 1, so I win 2, they win 1. But this is gonna be really controversial, but I'm gonna put them in God tier because it's insane how good they are at this game, and barely anyone has ever heard of them. I know no comments has heard of them, and Mento DR obviously, but hopefully they start getting a little more recognition. Definitely God tier level player. Insane at the game. Well, uses jujitsu like a maniac, and is also like Mento DR in his blocking strategies, his bait strategies, and also his comboing. He's really consistent with his comboing, just like Turtle. Turtle really consistent, will always land a full combo. Really hard to escape, even though it's jujitsu and it's not known for having that much stun. So yeah, this is my tier list for now. A small, quick little update. Just re-ranking some players, putting some new players in the tier list. If you guys want to be in the tier list, don't forget to put your username in the comment section, and I will add you in the tier list if I know who you are. If I don't know who you are, find me in game, fight me, and I'll add you to the tier list. This has been your boy Soapy Bubbles. Thanks for watching. See you next time.